Yes, you already know what it is. Aaron McKee, Steph Ronan. We are the fourfold Heelz. You know the types that get you all tangled up by the feet. And we'd like to introduce y'all to Word on the Street. Keep it 100. Let's get it, man.
What up, y'all? We back. Word on the Street. We talking about all the rumors. What's going on the dirt sheets? What could be popping? What could be? We could be reporting fake news like Dave Meltzer. We don't know.
Damn.
I see a rumor online. I'll roll with it. We talk about it. Could be true. Could be not true. We don't fucking know. But we talk about it. We like to keep the conversation rolling. It's fun. So we're going to go into our first one, which I think is 100% true, is that Netflix wants Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns for Raw.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I would fucking too.
I would. But
how you feel about? I mean, that leaves like you got to put Damian over there. You got to put Drew McIntyre on SmackDown. You got to put. I mean, you got to have Jey Uso and Jimmy with Roman, right? By then, still.
You got to take the whole bloodline, both of them.
Yeah. So Raw becomes blood. So basically, I mean, just switch shows, except leave CM Punk. Basically.
So that means they're going to have to put Rhea on SmackDown. They're going to have to put Damian on SmackDown. They're going to have to put the Wyatt Six on SmackDown.
You're going to have to put some big names over there.
You're going to have
Gunther.
You're going to have to put Gunther over there. You're going to have to put Braun over there.
Yep.
Ooh.
Seth probably on SmackDown till we get, But could they just say fuck the roster split and brand loyalty and stuff and just we're going to put people on Raw if we need to put them on Raw. We're going to put people on SmackDown if we need to put them on SmackDown type shit. I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that.
They're going to do the AEW thing.
Yeah, like, fuck it. Like, I mean, if
storylines across all shows.
Yeah, and like, you don't have to like.
Back in the day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I wonder, I forget what year they did the draft first, but it was like Corporation Triple H kind of around that time.
Yeah.
The Authority, I want to say, is kind of around the time they did the first draft.
It was before the Authority. Matter of fact, it was around the time when they started coming out with the game, retitling the game SmackDown vs. Raw, right?
Yeah.
And that was because Vince McMahon was trying to create competition for himself because he bought out all this competition. Yeah. WCW.
And he gave Paul Heyman SmackDown.
He gave Paul Heyman SmackDown, gave Eric Bischoff Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Then a couple years later, they did the same thing where he gave Shane McMahon SmackDown and gave Stephanie McMahon Raw. So he needed competition, but so that's where it came from. But I mean, in a way, I kind of did like SmackDown and Raw became more exciting Survivor Series matches when it's Raw versus SmackDown. But,
because we usually don't
have to do it now.
We usually don't have the draft until after WrestleMania. That's when the draft is.
Right.
So we'll see, because usually there's the Raw after WrestleMania, then the SmackDown, and then I usually think it's the draft. Boom, boom. So I don't know if they do it. I mean, they can do whatever they want up until WrestleMania, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes.
I think you hit the nail on the head. I think they're going to do storylines across all shows.
Yeah. Just up until, do you think they do the draft again, though, next year?
I would say, I don't know. Maybe they might.
I don't know either.
It's a staple.
I think it gives them more writer freedom to do what they want if any wrestler can be on any show.
Now, there's negatives and positives, everything. The negatives to that is some people ain't gonna get no TV time.
See, that's where you got to have like a good balance,
You're gonna have to put everybody on NXT.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm excited to see this fucking Raw on Netflix. They said it's basically going to be a pay-per-view, so I'm excited.
But every week?
Not every week, just the first one.
The first episode.
The first one, like day one, basically.
Right.
Yeah. Huh. And it's going to be in the new Clippers Stadium in L.A.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But our next subject is Montez Ford, my boy. You know him. I love him. He's been openly talk about how frustrated the Street Profits are with the booking of WWE, which I 100% agree, and I've been very vocal about. And kind of heard the rumor, the word on the street, is that he's willing to go to AEW when his contract's up. And did I not say last week, if there was one wrestler I'd like to see go to AEW, it's Montez Ford.
Now, this is not surprising to me because he's not the first wrestler that voices dismay with WWE and how they book and
And will this help him get a push?
Well, let me tell you something. Triple H is really keen on keeping business in-house, right? What was that story about? Oh, Samantha Irving. He was mad at Samantha Irving for what she said online about WWE, saying that it's not professional. We keep things like that in-house. That's a little. He's another sense word on the street. There was news right there. So Samantha Irvin's getting a lot of backlash from Triple H because he's saying that's not professional of how she's talking about the WWE, like what she wasn't able to do and what she feel like she can do more. So I'm thinking Triple H don't like that very much. So for Montez Ford to come out and say this shit in public,
it
might go against him.
It's going to hurt him?
He's gonna lose. He's on a job for the next 3 years.
I don't know. I should have looked up how much his contract he had left to see how much he actually has, but
you can't find that information, right?
Yeah, I think you can. I just didn't look it up.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No, but I just want to see him get. I would love. I mean, he could easily be a better U.S. champ right now and have a rivalry with LA Knight and eventually go over. I think you could write a story to where that would work out perfectly.
With LA Knight?
Yeah, for sure. 100%, bro.
You saying Montez Ford is heel or face?
I think he would play either very well, but I would rather see him be a baby face. Yeah. I mean, you got LA Knight fucking up Game 7 already. He's already kind of heelish.
Yeah. Well, I prefer LA Knight as a heel. He's better as a heel to me.
Yeah. Well, he's losing steam, baby.
Oh, he's losing a lot of steam. And it goes down to WWE's booking of him. Bad booking, bro. It's lazy booking.
Yeah, it's not the best. It hasn't been the most entertaining as it could have been. But I think they waited too long. They waited too long.
Of course, they waited too long.
Yeah,
and Triple H fucked his run up.
Yeah,
and he's talking about. And that's one thing about Triple H. It annoys me about him. He'll sit down to press conferences with this stern look on his face, like sometimes you gotta be patient because something's bigger coming. Yeah. And when he said that, I said, please don't tell me they're gonna put him in a match against Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship because that's gonna be stupid as fuck.
Yeah, and it would kill it right away. It killed his momentum. I feel like that might have been when his momentum died.
That's exactly when his momentum stopped, bro.
Yeah,
killed this whole shit.
Yeah, and it's
what should have happened is we both said this. He should have faced Austin Theory for the U.S. Championship.
Yeah,
years ago.
But at that time, Rey Mysterio had the goddamn belt from fucking Austin Theory, which I was pissed about.
Rey Mysterio needs no more belts, bro.
He's just there to be a mid-carder. He just needs
to help the younger talent. That's all he needs to do. He's a legend. He's a legend, bro. Yeah. One of the greatest high flyers of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I say one of the greatest.
Do you think maybe sometimes WWE is like, I got LA Knight. He's so hot right now. I don't need to give him a belt right now. I can give him a belt in 2 years because I think he'll still be just as hot. Do you think they just wait too long because they're cocky type thing?
Right. They too full of themselves. 1, 2. They not understanding in this day and age.
Yeah.
Everything is so fast.
They need instant gratification.
They need that shit. Come on with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And Triple H, he played his cards wrong in that. I mean, and I'm starting to see a lot of holes in his booking, bro. At first, everybody's like, "Oh, this is the greatest."
The internet's talk. I see a lot more disgruntled fans coming out, but is that just because that's just the nature of being a wrestling fan? Is you're allowed to hate, you're allowed to be disgruntled, and you're allowed to talk shit about everyone because it's like the business you're in. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, that's not pro wrestling. That's any kind of sports.
I guess, yeah, I know. Because we Jerry Jones, goddamn it, retire, sell the team, please, please, Jerry, please.
Jerry Jones messing them boys up, bro.
Jerry Jones, come on, man.
Oh, overpaid that. Okay.
Oh, man, he ain't even playing no more. God damn it, he embarrassed. He don't want to play, bro, and we're embarrassed to have him.
I feel bad for you guys, man.
Next rumor, it's gonna be AEW, and they basically, the rumor is they see Orange Cassidy as the long-term babyface, and he has John Cena aura, if you say, because the new kids are saying aura. This is just word on the street, bro. I've seen multiple reports say this, that Orange Cassidy's the guy to get the long-term baby push.
Wow. Okay.
And that's crazy because Swerve should be that guy for sure.
Well, he's about to be, trust me.
Like, even though Swerve dipped away from this championship belt or whatever, once he's done with the Hurt Syndicate, he could easily come back and take out Moxley, and we would all love him for it.
Bro, I mean,
I think Swerve's my favorite wrestler now in AEW.
Swerve is definitely is a star, okay, first of all. But Swerve losing his title to Bryan Danielson is not a knock on him. That's a legend.
That you just had to give Bryan the belt because he was retiring.
Legend. It's a legend, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna go down one of the all-time greats. So you can't be mad at that. Second of all, Swerve and what he's involved in right now, bro, has become the number one storyline in AEW over fucking night, bro. Moxley and that storyline has been dragging on. The Hurt Business coming there,
and they're not answering questions with the Moxley. That's the thing. You're dragging it on, and you're not giving us answers to the questions.
Where we're going?
Yeah,
where are we going with this?
Yeah, and like with do you think? I swear, God, man, I love WWE more than AEW, but you do not give Bobby Lashley this win over Swerve. Do not let it happen at Full Gear. Do not let that happen. Unless it's a very. There's no way Bobby Lashley can win and make Swerve get put. So you're gonna let Swerve, I think your biggest star, lose to Bryan Danielson, Adam Page, who's about to lose to Jay White now, and then you're about to let him lose to Bobby Lashley, a WWE guy again. Like, come on,
wait,
stop.
So Bryanson, like we just talked about, that like he lost the title to him, but that's not a knock. That's not a knock.
It's not a knock, but it is a loss. It is a loss.
And him losing to Hangman made them even.
I think,
Hangman had Swerve had 3 matches to Hangman 2. Now it's 3-3. It's not over. So that's continuing that storyline down the line, which is good.
The timing's bad.
But you cannot have Swerve knock off your hottest commodity, which is Bobby Lashley, bro. You can't.
Yeah. But
it's not good booking. You're going to have to. You need Swerve to lose, but it's going to be for interference from the Hurt Business, from the Hurt Syndicate.
And look at me, like talking how much I like Swerve right now, and all he is doing is losing. So maybe AEW knows what they're doing, and they're building a lot of Swerve fans and getting that compassionate fan vote. You know,
it's making you feel for him.
They're giving you that storytelling, and this I'll tie this into the other question. Or the other rumor on the street is AEW is said to have a more sports style presentation in 2025. What do you think that means?
Hold on, wait a minute. You sure that's new?
I mean, I read it, bro.
Okay,
I read it
because I'm only saying that, and I'm being facetious here. I'm only saying that because when AEW first started, that was the whole basis.
Oh yeah,
there was going to be more of a sports based. Keeping records, wins and losses counts, like more sports based, and then it got away from it. So that's what they're saying. Next year is going to be
2025, bro. Yeah. With the WB, and I don't know, they really didn't elaborate on what it meant. Right. But I mean, right now I feel like, does that mean they're going to try and go more like WWE, or they're going to try and go more like professional boxing or MMA or
Wait, hold on.
It's very confusing.
Are they gonna go more like WWE and what?
Like just like in presentation wise. Is that what they mean by sports style, or do they mean more like the NBA? I don't like.
I think what they mean is more like boxing, MMA type presentation. Because WWE is not sports entertainment by far, but it's not sports.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it was a vague thing for all the articles to report on without ever really elaborating on what that means.
Right. So I think they're going to go more, they're going to wins and losses on the count. I think as far as sports presentation goes, bro, that sounds like some Shane McMahon shit, bro. Because I remember him saying something like that years ago in WWE. He wanted to do more of a
It just gets people talk. It's a Jerry Jones thing, bro. You say vague shit and just people talk about it. People are like, we debate about it and we're talking about it, And I said, I haven't posted it yet, but I did the NXT 3 ups, 3 downs, bro. And I gave a shout out to AEW Dynamite, bro. Did you watch it?
Which one?
Last night?
Dynamite?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Fire.
Bro, I got
all the matches were bangers, bro.
I got swerved, man. I was completely wrong. I said Will Ospreay is going to be the tag team. No, it was Will Powerhouse Hobbs, bro.
Powerhouse Hobbs, bro.
He's back.
It was cool. They like I said, Ricochet got cornered by the Hurt Syndicate. I can't say the goddamn word right now. Syndicate. I'm saying it wrong.
You got it, Syndicate.
Syndicate, yeah. But it was a bang. I say, man, y'all got to give this shit a shot. Because like I posted that video on TikTok and I was like, are y'all watching AEW or NXT? And there was one person that said AEW, but everyone else was like NXT, NXT.
3 people said AEW on there.
Okay, there was probably more. I got home and just straight watched it, so I didn't check it again. But it was a lot of AEW, and it was. But from a wrestling standpoint, AEW crushed it last night.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Murdered it last night.
2 good shows in the week. The Friday night was great. This show was great. But again, it's because of the Hurt Syndicate, bro. Like, bro,
they added to it.
To kick off the show with them and with that dope ass song, like they came out like G. They look like stars. Like I was like, damn, this motherfuckers came out here hard as fuck.
Yeah.
And then for them to corner fucking Ricochet, right?
Yeah. And they're keeping Bobby kind of quiet. They're keeping Bobby quiet.
They're keeping him quiet. They're keeping Sheldon. Look, this is good.
That's a good thing because he's not very good on the mic.
And you know what I just thought too? I was like, the Hurt Syndicate. Like, what does that sound very familiar with? I don't know if you're very familiar with comic books, right? The Syndicate 6 from Spider-Man.
Sinister 6.
Was it Sinister 6 or Syndicate?
Sinister.
Okay. Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
6 of them. There's 3 now. Who the next 3 will be? I already know who it's going to be, bro.
Will the Acclaimed and Ricochet? Because Acclaimed had that business card on Collision.
I think it's going to be Max Caster. I think the Acclaimed splits, which will be dope. A good storyline within the show.
Oh, yeah, because they did kind of, he gave him that look like you was talking without me kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Leo Rush.
Yeah.
Leo Rush is going to get in there because remember, Leo Rush was Bobby Lashley's manager in WWE a couple years ago.
Yeah. Give me Swerve taking over the Hurt Syndicate and all them turning on Bobby Lashley. that would turn Bobby Lashley as like a big baby face.
Okay, I got one for you. How about this one? The 6th one would be Ricochet.
Ricochet
with Samantha Irvin as
and
she'll be the manager in that. You know what I'm saying? She'll be the boss lady.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be crazy.
That's what you're talking about.
Crazy.
Shout out to the Hurt Syndicate, man. Them motherfuckers is dope, bro. And you said this. I will give you your props and your flowers right now because you said this shit a couple of weeks ago. I said we was talking about what's the best storylines in the biz right now, and we said take the bloodline out the way, right? And I was like, the number 2 storyline is the John Moxley storyline, and you said not if the Hurt Syndicate reforms and it's going to be on AEW, and you're right. They already that story. I am more interested in the Hurt Syndicate storyline than the John Moxley storyline by far, bro. By far. You said it. You called it, bro. Good call.
Yep.
Good call.
It was easy to see. You think so?
Yeah,
it was. Then we get the next story. Jey Uso outsells Roman and CM Punk combined in the month of October. How you feel?
Oh, for
merchandise. Yeah, he outsells them.
He's gonna keep selling more merch. He's gonna keep selling more merch. I mean,
shit's crazy.
Like again, that's my guy. Trust me.
Like, is this bigger than the Yes movement?
Oh man, that's pretty damn big. That was pretty damn big.
Is this bigger than Kofi Mania?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think it's better. Jey Uso's bigger than Kofi Mania for sure.
Sure.
Is it bigger than Yes movement though?
I don't know, bro. That Yes movement.
That's tough.
That shit was huge, bro.
People, like, we need the answer. Is Jey Uso
the Yeet movement or the Yes movement?
Yes movement. Oh man, bro. I think I was never a big fan of him ever. So Jey Uso's I would take Jey Uso over him I respect him. I respect everything. And he's just not a wrestler I like to watch all the time. Danny Bryan, Bryan Danielson. He's just not my favorite wrestler. And I get it. He might be on people's Mount Rushmore. I get it.
Right.
He's just not for me.
Right. That's perfectly okay. He, to me, he's never been one of my favorites. But man, I respect the fuck out of him his in-ring ability, bro.
Yeah.
I love watching his matches. His matches, they have a level of realism to him.
I know he's not on your Mount Rushmore. Where is he? What rank would you rank? Is he top 10 for you?
Top 10, definitely, bro.
Top 10.
His in-ring ability, top 10, bro.
Overall, no, I'm saying just overall watchability.
Top 10.
Top 10. Okay.
Because, and it helped me put him in the top 10 is when he came to AEW and I seen his character change. He wasn't the yes man or the Billy Goat. He was this fucking.
He had freedom. He had freedom. Yeah. He had freedom to be the wrestler he wanted to be in AEW.
And that's why a lot of people like going to AEW because
you see the wrestler at their truest form because Tony Khan lets them do whatever the hell they want. So you kind of see him. Yeah. Except for is that you think the M&M collection or what is it? Or do you think they're doing exactly what they want?
Of course.
Yeah.
Because see, the thing is, I think,
And then Johnny Morrison's getting involved with
what
them.
the fuck? That shit was funny as hell, bro. I didn't think the AEW can produce funny ass shit like that. But when I saw that shit, that motherfucker moved back.
Yeah.
And that motherfuckers went down and shit like this. I was like, what the fuck? That shit was funny as hell, man. But those three go good together. I can see those three in a trios type of thing and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious on Collision. Did you see?
Yeah, I saw it, bro.
That shit was funny as shit, bro. This motherfucker was on a hoverboard? Like, what was that shit, bro?
Shit was crazy. Crazy.
Collision was a good show too, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
They've been on point with these shit, bro. I'm telling you.
I encourage everyone at WWE fans, go watch AEW. Give it a chance, man. Watch that shit on mute if you have to. If you don't want to hear him talk, like, I don't know, just watch the in-ring ability. It's good, you know?
And you know what?
It's like WWE fans love nostalgia, but they hate it when it's in AEW. It's like you got Tony Schiavone there. You got Jeff Jarrett. You got Bobby Lashley now. I mean, that's not nostalgia in the same, but Bobby Lashley been in the game for a long time. Like, but there's just like you Sting's gonna appear whenever, wherever. He just signed like a Legends deal, basically.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. And then I'm just like, there's so much WWE, WCW nostalgia there that you love to see in WWE, but you hate to see in AEW.
Well, I mean, like, again, like I've told you before, I'm over those tribalism fans. That shit is ridiculous because again, they don't have any points. They just say fuck this and as shit. Okay, well, why? Like, why? Tell me why you don't like it. Well, if you just don't like it because it says because of the initials, well, then the fuck out my face. Yeah. Because you're not adding to the conversation. You're not even adding to the debate. You're just saying, okay, well, go play in the corner with your
That's
mom.
what I said. I told everyone on that NXT, I was like, I'm going to tell you when it sucks, but Dynamite did not suck and Collision did not suck this week.
No, it didn't. It didn't. Bro. I was, and matter of fact, Dynamite was so good, I even watched and you know, I've been an advocate of this. I have not paid attention. I do not like the storyline between the conglomerate and the fucking learning tree. But
no one likes it, but the match was good. Yeah.
That match was good. I was like,
there was a lot of carnage.
It was called was it No Honor? A No Honor match.
Yeah. And I would say the one thing about the Jon Moxley story that's kind of lacking is the way they're doing Wheeler Utah. And I think that's what's making the story less appealing. They're making him seem like a little bitch kind of thing, you know? Like I think it just takes away from the story. If he just dove in to being with them and just fucking wrecking everyone, it would be a lot better. I do love Pac and fucking Claudio doing that fucking they just keep fucking hitting him in the corner with the fucking bro. It's just so I'm like, go. I'm like, get him.
Yeah, that's that. I think the thing with Yuta, what they're doing is with how they started the BBC because it started just like that. So Yuta wrestled Bryan and Moxley.
Yeah,
and they both beat the shit out of him. Yeah. But he kept asking for more. Like, come on with it. So they took him under BBC and they used to slap him around and toughen him up and shit. So this is kind of a carry on from that. So it's not like this is something new. This is actually an old storyline. They're just rehashing in this storyline of the Death Riders.
Yeah.
I told you that's the
Death Riders. Yeah. He followed that trademark and everything. Yeah.
He got it, bro. The Death Riders, bro. Yeah. So, but everybody's looking for one thing. I already know this, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting for Death Riders versus Hurt Syndicate.
Dude.
That shit. But they're gonna keep it. They don't keep it far apart. Trust me.
You got to right now. You got to let it build on both. You got to let it cook away from each other before you know. You got to let the meat brown before you add it to the sauce. You know. Yeah.
Season
but let me bring up one thing. I didn't write this down, but we was just talking about this, and this would I think if WWE and AEW ever worked together. I was just watching the old EC. It was an old documentary on ECW on Peacock, just like the rise and fall of ECW is called. Mm-hmm. I think the documentary was made like 2008, 2000. It was way long ago. All them motherfuckers look young.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But they had the angle when ECW was kind of invading WWE, but Jerry Lawler was real in his emotions and being like, they don't deserve to be here. And it was just a good storyline. And I feel like, I mean, we're in the business of recycled storylines. That would be a great angle for AEW to come into WWE and have like a Wade Barrett or a Corey Graves or Adam Pearce or Nick Aldis, someone who could still bang in the ring, talk shit about these people don't even deserve to be here. They're not helping us at all. We're helping them out. We're only helping them. They're not helping us at all. And it would build the story.
So you basically saying AEW versus WWE storyline, right?
Yeah, but with that angle, with WWE coming in and be like, most of the people being like shitting on AEW, because I feel like the more WWE would seem like the big stepbrother shitting on the little brother, it would build AEW's more.
Of course it would.
Yeah,
it definitely will. It would increase their portfolio, as they would say. But the only thing is, Triple H isn't trying to give AEW no kind.
Oh no, I know it would never happen, bro. It'll never happen.
He is afraid. I promise you, bro. It was so many rumors and speculation saying that, Vince McMahon and WWE don't care about AEW. They don't even consider them competition. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. We all know.
They know.
There was it was even a person came out and said that when AEW first aired their first show, they all sat around the monitor and watched that bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
I bet
that's what spiked up
the Cody Rhodes AEW show, or the first before it was AEW.
No. The very first AEW show.
Okay, so not the All In Cody Rhodes.
No, not the All. The All. So, matter of fact, that's what spiked Vince McMahon's ears on Cody Rhodes. So he was keeping an eye on Cody Rhodes for all those years, wondering, why do we let this guy go again?
He flew to his house, bro. He flew to his house.
He left, bro. He said, fuck it. I'm not putting on this goddamn trash bag again and putting on my face paint with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
He's not doing it.
Yeah.
So, nah, bro. Like, WWE knows, they're fully aware of AEW.
And speaking of that, did you know when Cody, which I can't wait for a documentary to come out about like the start of AEW and like why Cody left and the behind the scenes that no one really knows what happened. But Cody said Brandy his wife had just signed, and then when he left, she just quit too. She was like, fuck it, you're out, I'm out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You saw it with Ricochet and Samantha.
Yeah. But then Cody was when he was on Flagrant 2, he was like, no. They're like, get that paycheck. I just quit. You don't need to quit too.
Well, I mean, I think
but then Vince flew to his house.
And the simple fact that Vince agreed to keep his same moniker.
Yeah.
From AEW to WWE.
Yeah.
Same music, same everything, same entrance.
And I love that about wrestling now, how it's kind of like open to that. Like, if you, this motherfucker here, the audience isn't dumb. I know who the fuck you are over here. You know what I mean? Like Baron Corbin's about to sign with AEW. This motherfucker's going to be Baron Corbin.
No, he's not.
Yes, he will, bro. He just got released.
He's not going. AEW don't need him.
He's going, bro.
No, I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't. I've never been a Baron Corbin fan.
Not a Corbin fan.
Bro. Never. I never did. Even when he was a lone wolf, Baron Corbin. I didn't like him.
Yeah. Speaking of wolf, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, apparently steals $2,633 from a charity event. He said he had a family emergency and didn't show up to the event.
Mm-hmm.
He's a heel. He's a heel. That's it.
It was all speculation, but no, he got put it from all charges. He's fine. Jacob wouldn't do anything like that. He's a good dude. Like
he's a good dude.
Good dude, man.
I've known him for never, but he's a great dude.
He's a great dude, man. I mean, we talking about me and Jacob, bro. We go back, bro. What are you talking about? We go back in the day, type of shit. Straight from the Bay Area, California, bro. Tell me when to go. That's where he from, bro.
I love you. Tribal Chief.
I'll tell you one thing about him, though. You get that motherfucker into the main event scene.
You give him a mic, bro. It's over.
Oh, of course it's over. This dude is so good on the mic.
Bro, they gave him that one promo, a couple of weeks ago, walking to the ring. This is my Tribal Chief. I love my tribe. Like, bro, I was like, this dude gets more mic time. It's over, bro. He is the top. Even if he's a heel, he's the top face he'd be like a Stone Cold type shit to where he's so bad he's good. Like The Rock, he's so bad we love him. That's gonna be Jay. He's the new And it's crazy, bro. Like,
bro, speaking of The Rock, what the fuck was that now? Now that I go look back on Bad Blood, he just popped up and did like this. We haven't heard or seen or nothing. He hasn't even been mentioned.
Will he show up at Survivor Series? That? Is he showing up at Survivor Series?
I hope so.
I hope so too. I hope so too.
I'm gonna like that shit was.
I hope he shows up at Survivor Series and picks a side.
I already know what side he's picking.
Solo side.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the one behind the scenes the whole time.
Yeah. But bro,
and this is what Rock's gonna say. I don't want to be the tribal chief because I'm the final boss.
Yeah. He's like, I don't need to be that. I'm above that.
You know what I'm saying? And watch this. And then he said, he's the tribal chief. Yeah. I acknowledge Solo as the tribal chief. And then it's going to kind of get up there. But I promise you right now, if it's a triple threat match between Cody, Roman, and Rock, I'm going to fucking throw up.
It might be.
Why?
It might. It's looking that way, my guy.
It doesn't make sense.
It's looking that way.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Leave Cody away from the bloodline. Let him do his own thing. Let this internal the civil war go along between the bloodline. Leave Cody out. Leave fucking Sammy playing out. Leave him out, man.
Yeah.
We don't want Sammy playing. We don't need Cody in the bloodline storyline. They got enough elements to make it work by themselves, bro. You got Roman, Rock. That's two right there by yourself. You got the Usos. You got Jacob. You got Solo. I mean, what else do you need to make this shit pop? It's already popping. No, we don't need a Cody.
What's crazy to me, bro, is when we look back at Jacob's like old videos in the indies and his promos in the indies and all this shit. And like, I didn't know who he was until, this bloodline story popped up. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, and now all this shit that's on the internet, I'm like, yeah, why the fuck wasn't this dude already in WWE, man? Where the fuck was everyone, man?
Mr. Man.
But even there was still time for Triple H to have signed him. You know what I mean? There was still like a year or two with Triple H when Vince was gone. And I'm like, why isn't this dude signed already? Unless they had like a gentleman's agreement. Hey, we're going to sign you in like a year to add you to the storyline, blah, 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 blah.
That's a great mystery.
Yeah.
That's a great one. But again, I told you, WWE back then was in the business of turning former athletes or models into professional wrestlers. Wasn't interested that much in indie wrestlers. The wrestlers you see in the WWE now, which was Kevin Owens, aka Kevin Steen, El Generico, aka Sammy Plain, Ben Balor, Prince Devitt, like all these are New Japan / ROH former wrestlers, right?
Yeah.
All was brought in by Triple H through the way of NXT.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon he is so against the independents.
Yeah.
Independence.
And this is one of the next topics right here. One of the pipelines to WWE is D1 college athlete. And you got people like, Tiffany Stratton, gymnast, Kalani Jordan, gymnast, Braun Breaker, even though a football player, he was a college D1 athlete. Baron Corbin, NFL player for a little bit. You got all these people who are not necessarily passionate about wrestling. I don't think Trick Williams was an athlete, or Lash Legend, athlete. Jade Cargill, athlete. They were never diehard wrestling fans growing up, even though they want to say, oh, I loved, this person growing up. Or what? Yeah, okay. But you weren't a real wrestler. You weren't an Austin Theory who was like, I knew when I was 12 years old, I want to be a professional wrestler. Right. So how do you feel about wrestlers coming in from this new pathway instead of just grinding it out and being an indie wrestler? You got WWE going out right now and being like, look at this athlete. I want this athlete. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's cool and all, but it depends on who it is, right? So Braun Breaker, I wouldn't add him on that list because of his lineage.
Yeah, because that was a reach for it. I was like, Braun, but he was trying to go to the NFL,
right?
And now it's like a fallback point. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, if I'm the Steiner brothers' son, I'm like, I don't want to be a wrestler.
Oh, come on, bro. See, the thing is,
do I want brain damage or maybe brain damage?
Wait, you gotta remember, because he's a Steiner son, wrestling's always going to be there for him.
I know, but man, fuck football, bro. I ain't trying to get no brain damage. I'm good.
I don't know. NFL, bro, the biggest sports league in the world.
I used to get I used to kind of get mad at my mom. She never let me play tackle football. Now I'm like, thanks for never letting me play tackle football.
Shit was fun, bro.
I'm sure it was fun, but I'm good. I don't want to be like Tua.
Okay, that's different, bro. But you can play football and come away and not be harmed. A lot of people do it all the time, bro. So
I liked it in the Vince McMahon documentary when Stone Cold was like, he was like, well, if you're a good professional wrestler, you're not supposed to have CTE.
that's very true.
It is, but like Chris Benoit's move, because they were talking about Benoit, obviously. Remember, he had that head dive off the top rope, bro. Like, that's just boom, boom, boom. And, taking bumps, bro. Your head is going to slam against that fucking canvas, bro.
Well, not even that. Your brain is going to slam against the skull.
Yeah. So, like, Steve Austin is kind of right, but he's kind of wrong in the same sense, bro. Like, there still is head trauma.
Your brain bouncing against your skull, even though your head don't hit the mat, it's still
it's still happening. It's still happening.
It's still damaging, bro. So I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, but we gonna move on back to Bobby Lashley. He was on the podcast saying WWE was burying him. To me, and this could have been WWE burying him, but he wasn't entertaining to me in WWE. Right now he's very entertaining, but I've only seen him in 2 weeks.
Right.
And all he's done is come out and, thrown a fucking, lariat, and that's about it. And then he came out and let MVP talk to him, which might be a good thing to let MVP talk for him, because that's when I really got turned off on Bobby Lashley in WWE, is when he got on the mic.
Well, the thing is, WWE put him in bad booking, bro. I mean, they did. They had him in the storyline one time again with Miro's wife. That was fucking horrible.
Yeah. The wedding, and all that shit. Yeah, that was terrible.
It was horrible.
I hope wrestling never does another wedding storyline ever again.
It's gonna happen.
We never need a storyline with a wedding ever again.
It's not wrestling if no one's wedding is getting crashed. It's gonna happen, but it has to be riveting.
The only one that was good was Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, and Test, bro.
That was good.
When he's like, when he took her to the Vegas and she was passed out. And that shit was dope, bro.
That was good.
But you felt like, do you felt like Bobby Lashley could have been a huge star in WWE? Or do you feel like the burying is more or less just because of what would happen?
Okay, so let's recap for a little bit. So after that dumbass storyline he had with Miro's wife, right?
Yeah, because he had the belt a couple times,
and then they formed the Hurt Business, right? Then that got destroyed very quick.
Very quick.
All right. Then after that, he won the the WWE Championship. But this is during the during the pandemic era?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah,
kind of coming out of So, but then after that, after he lost the championship, there was nothing for him.
Yeah. And do you think there should be something for him?
If you know how to book correctly, yeah. Look at him. He's an intimidating figure, bro.
He is.
He's 19-0 in MMA fights, like MVP said.
Yeah.
A 2-time NCAA champion.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I mean, like, this dude is a freakish athlete. And for him to be as old as he is and then still look like that, bro.
MVP talking for him is good. But also MVP said WWE is fumbling Omos. He should be a superstar. And I'm like, nah, I don't think so.
Well, Omos don't have mic skills. Or maybe
he's got nothing.
We never heard him.
Yeah, maybe he does. But Bobby Lashley going with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins towards the end, I was kind of getting intrigued. They kind of had the Final Testament WrestleMania match at WrestleMania 40 and then released.
Come on, let's give it a buck. We were only intrigued from the pride because we all thought it was a Hurt Business.
Yeah, we thought it was a reboot.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
So once I found out it wasn't a Hurt Business anymore, I said, this is doo-doo.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Then we get, do you want to see a Cena heel turn? Because we never saw it. We never saw a full Cena heel turn. Do you want to see it at all during this last year?
We've never seen a heel turn, but we've seen him heel.
Well, we've seen him heel just because the crowd turned on him and hated him.
No. Before he was a babyface, he was a heel.
No, he's never been a heel, bro. When was he a heel? When he was Dr. Thugonomics?
He was a heel.
No, bro.
Can somebody please write in the comments?
No, he was not a heel.
And how do you figure that, man? Like, you gotta be shitting me right now. Are you serious?
No, bro. He was never. Was John Cena a heel? Never.
Yes.
No, bro. Once he started rapping, bro, he was not. He was a baby face, bro. He was never a heel. John Cena was never a heel.
Okay. All right.
Who's right, y'all? We gonna find out. We gonna find out.
All right.
John Cena was a heel. When was he heel? When was he a heel?
He was a heel early mid 2000s. After he was the prototype, and then he started rapping.
Dr. Thugonomics. He was a heel.
Remember, he had a tag team partner. I forgot his name, but he had him try to like do the Thugonomics type of gimmick too. And he was hated. He was booed out the building, bro.
He's a heel.
He was a heel, man. Hey, man, come on, bro.
No, bro.
This is not a good look right now.
So John Cena's already been a heel in your eyes. He's never been a heel in my eyes. Do you want to see a heel turn in the last year?
But like I said,
since you said he's already been a heel.
We never seen him turn heel from face. Now, that is true. But he was a heel before he got to be babyface, bro.
So you think Dr. Thugonomics was meant to be a heel?
Not meant to be. He was a heel.
No, bro. That's crazy.
Okay.
All right. Then we go move on to Goldberg's last match. Goldberg was on, I think, College Game Day. He said his last match, his retirement match, is going to be in 2025. Next year, same year as Cena. Who you want to see if you want to see Goldberg's last match? Well, I don't know if I want to see it because he better like every Goldberg match I've seen in his older career makes me realize how much not like Goldberg he is. So
yeah,
I don't know if I want to see another match. But who do you think it should be against? Gunther, yeah, that's what I felt like they were setting up.
It should be Gunther.
Yeah, I was like, they should have Bret Hart come in and super kick him in the face.
Bro, if that shit happens, I'm like, Bret Hart,
super kick to the face.
But there's still money in Goldberg, bro.
What pay-per-view do you think the match is at? Maybe he cost Gunther the belt at WrestleMania, and then it's at Backlash.
He wouldn't cost him the belt at WrestleMania. I think Gunther attacks Goldberg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Goldberg has a warm-up match with Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah.
Then he moves on to fucking Gunther. Again, do I necessarily want to see him wrestle again? Not really.
Not really? Yeah, he said no.
Not really. Because Goldberg is one of my favorites. He's in my top 10 of all time, my personal top 10 Goldberg, bro. Like,
yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. He brought a sense of realism to pro wrestling.
Oh, yeah. It was like, this dude is a machine.
Is fucking people up for real.
Yeah.
Like, for real. So, I love that Goldberg, but this one, the older Goldberg.
Yeah.
Unless it's with Brock Lesnar. For some reason, they got good magic together. Brock Lesnar and Goldberg.
I don't think he'd be good anymore, but I don't think he'd be good anymore.
But I would like to see Goldberg one last time, put on the tights, and, a nice send-off to the sunset. I think he deserves that. A very pivotal part of the pro wrestling history, man. I also hear a lot of people online that's call him Boxberg. You know what I mean?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I know that to be true.
That Steven Regal shit when Steven Regal's like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. Or William Regal. I don't know why I said Steven Regal. William Regal.
No, because you talking his old WCW name was Steven Regal.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, but William Regal versus Goldberg.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, it's going to happen because it's still money in Goldberg.
Yeah.
And I told you, WWE don't give a fuck about the story or whatever. If it's money,
they saw the YouTube likes on fucking YouTube when they posted that interaction at Bad Blood with Gunther and fucking Goldberg, and they were like, "Oh shit!"
They say there's still money in Goldberg, and there is, but I don't know about no long ass fucking storyline. I think like a nice 2 send-off matches, one with Kaiser, the other one at WrestleMania against Gunther, and Gunther goes over, of course, and
then peace out Goldberg,
bro.
Peace out.
He's already in the Hall of Fame, so just take one last match, get one last payday. I'm pretty sure they're gonna pay him $1 million something for that fucking.
They're gonna pay him a pretty penny.
They have to, bro. That's
you go a little bit of money.
That's Goldberg.
But then we got our last subject, y'all. and it's these weak ass American crowds, y'all. We keep losing to these international. These motherfuckers are cheering louder at the goddamn pre-shows at Crown Jewel than Americans are you're fucking cheering at the regular show, man. Can we get some chants? Look, it's Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. Simple chants, man. We can cheer all these guys. Come on, man. We got to get into it. But to bring that, no, see, because you hate the crowd chanting.
No, it's not. I don't hate it. I'm just telling you the reason why American crowds are not like an international crowd, because they're home based in America. We see so many shows, so many PLEs, so many regular shows of WWE or any pro wrestling. When they go overseas, it's like once every year.
I'm going to call you on the BS, though, because we only get like one Raw in Atlanta and one SmackDown in Atlanta a year.
But
we need to show up just as loud as France does when they get a fucking we got to show up, man.
Okay, that's Atlanta. But I'm talking about how many times do they go to Madison Square Garden? How many times do they go to fucking Connecticut? How many times
they're not going 5 times a year, 6 times a year.
Okay, but 3 to 2 times a year.
Look, we need to start showing up because of this reason right here. Is because on the road to WrestleMania, there's international dates, my friend. March is all international dates.
Yeah.
For Raw and SmackDown. So you know what that means? Tape delays. That means people are going to post the results before we know it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this. We get from March 14th to March 31st. We get SmackDown in Spain, Raw in Belgium, SmackDown in Italy, Raw in Scotland, SmackDown in England, Raw in England. This is a month before. This is less than a month before WrestleMania.
In 2025.
We're losing SmackDown and Raw dates, bro. We're losing PLEs. We're losing Raw dates. We're losing SmackDown dates. Come on, American fans. We got to start fucking cheering more, man.
I don't think it has anything to do with the American fans cheering or how much they cheer. I think it's WWE business.
They're just trying to grow the business.
They're trying to, bro, they're an international company, WWE. And matter of fact, Tony Khan went out and said that he's doing the same thing to the point to where their next Grand Slam is going to be in Australia.
Yeah.
And that's going to be crazy. So that Grand Slam is going to be bananas.
Yeah.
And it's going to make the American crowds in AEW look shitty. And to me, I feel like overall, AEW has a better fan reaction crowd than WWE.
Depends. I mean, it depends if there's actually AEW fans in the crowd. Also, because sometimes there's not anyone there. So it's kind of hard for them to cheer.
Oh, well. Well, last night's shows proved you wrong right there.
Best crowd ever, though, is Backlash after WrestleMania this year. Lyon, France. Best crowd ever. They was shaking the cameras, bro. AJ Styles, go watch that match again, bro.
Yeah,
Best crowd ever.
I know.
Best entrance ever, Jey Uso, Lyon, France, Backlash. Lock it in.
Yeah, that's fine and dandy. That is fine and dandy, bro. Like I said, I'm the crowds don't make or break the show for me. You know,
they make it pretty good though.
But again, overkill is a such thing. You know that, right? Too much of that shit, bro. It gets annoying.
It depends, bro. We want tables is the only thing that bothers me. That's it.
And that's because they are just saying that because everybody else, bro. It's like
tables.
Like prime example, me and my lady went to a Hawks game last night. Shout out to the Hawks for the win. Beat the fucking Knicks. Fuck New York. We fucking went to a Hawks game, right? And I kid you not, man. There's a section like we was like the bowl section, like pretty close to the court. Fucking great seats.
Yeah.
There's a bowl section right there. And there's nothing but Atlanta Hawks fans, and they are starting the chants in the arena. It's like 5 rows. These fans are always there all the time. It's called a 6-man, right?
Okay, yeah.
But I tell you what, bro. Knicks, they fans travel deep, bro.
Yeah.
At one point in the game, one Knicks fan was at the bottom, and he turns around and do like this, and all the Knicks fans started cheering and started.
They went crazy.
I'm like, holy shit, this shit is crazy. But y'all motherfuckers lost, because Trey Young put the whippings on them masses. It's all good. But my point is, crowds do make the sporting event more exciting. But if it's too much all the time, I mean, nonstop in the match, bro, now you're diluting it. You're diluting your chance. You're diluting it. It's like your favorite food, right? Is steak, right? And it's say oh my God, I could eat steak every day. I promise you,
I could.
I want to get tired of eating steak.
Nah, I wouldn't.
every single day for the rest
Give
of
it
your
to
life,
me every day, baby.
you would fucking get tired of that shit.
Give me
You're
a
like,
steak, bro.
can I get some chicken? Let
Hell
me get
no.
some chicken.
Give me a steak with a side of chicken.
That's what I'm saying. See, it won't just be steak though.
A
You'll need
fucking
steak
a fillet, bro. A strip. Give me a sirloin. I don't give a fuck. Give me a buffalo. Ooh, I
That's
love
your
it
favorite
all.
cut?
Steak, baby.
Strip is your favorite cut?
Ah, bro. I think filet is my favorite cut.
I like fillets. I like ribeyes though.
Yeah.
Gotta get the
See,
cuts.
I'm not the biggest fan of a fatty steak.
You don't like fatty steaks?
Nah, I'm not a big fatty steak fan.
I love it. The more marbling, bro, the tender the steak is.
Yeah. I make some tender steaks, bro. I got these chef hands, brother.
Yo, I know you. I forgot you be chefing up, bro.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Shout out Le Cordon Bleu. They closed down. They closed down for fraud, I think, but whatever.
That's where you went?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Damn, but why you never do that with that shit, bro? Like, your ass can be fucking...
Yeah, the pay ain't great to start out, brother.
It's not?
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
My man, the chef right here. Hey, that's Aaron's fucking 4-4 Heelz name. Aaron the Chef McKee, bro.
The chef,
go,
baby.
The
chef.
There you go, bro. The chef and Steph Ronan, bro. Let's go. Let's get it, bro.
Let's go, y'all. All right. That's this week's Word on the Street. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Y'all take it easy. Comment. Let us know what y'all think. We might be wrong, but we don't care.
No, you sure don't.